Hello and welcome to day 7 of the Hormone Reset Challenge. I am Serena Coventry, clinical nutritionist and EFT tapping practitioner, and today we're talking all about hydration. And I think that often hydration and the amount of water that you're consuming is often a forgotten topic when we are looking at hormones and the health of your menstrual cycle as a whole. So as you would have read in your email, water makes up approximately 60% of our overall body weight. And that's a lot of water when you think about it. So making sure that we're continuously replenishing our water and our hydration needs across the day is going to be really important for our overall health and also our hormonal health and our reproductive health. Some signs that you might already be dehydrated are that there is elevated thirst, so you feel quite thirsty across the day. You might experience dry hair, dry nails, dry skin. You might also experience quite dark and concentrated urine. It can smell quite, let's use the word concentrated. And you might also experience some brain fog and some tiredness, so even headaches, things like that. So kind of reflecting on if you experience any of these symptoms and thinking about how much water that you may consume across the day. Now, let's get into some of the reasons why water is so important for our health and our hormones. So when you think about that 60% of our body being made up of water, you can imagine that water is important for a lot of the processes that are happening in our body, especially processing excess toxins and adequate waste. So if you think about our digestive system as a whole and our kidneys and our liver, which all play a role in flushing out those excess toxins, they need adequate amounts of water in order to be able to do their processes efficiently and make sure that we're getting rid of these excess toxins that may be in our body and these excess hormones. Now, water is also important within our digestive tract. So what happens with estrogen in that first half of our cycle is it is rising. Once it is processed by our liver, it then goes into our colon and forms part of our stool. So what we need to do is ensure that we are going to the bathroom daily, and if you are dehydrated, this can definitely impact your level or experience of constipation. So making sure that you're getting enough water is going to help you ensure that you're having a smooth bowel movement each day, and therefore able to get rid of those excess hormones that our body does not need. Water is also going to be really important if you are wanting to get pregnant and you're noting your fertility. Even if you're not wanting to get pregnant and you're using natural methods of contraception, such as assessing your cervical mucus, water is going to be really important for ensuring that cervical mucus is really nice and hydrated so that you're able to pinpoint when you are ovulating and be able to be aware of that slippery, stringy, wet fluid. So making sure that the body has enough water is going to be really important within that process. In the lead up to your period, some women do experience levels of fluid retention where you might feel swollen, bloated. A lot of women use the word fluidy. This can sometimes be due to a hormone imbalance, and actually making sure that your body is really well hydrated is going to help flush this fluid out and reduce the experience of some of that fluid retention. Now, for people who do live in quite a hot climate, you are going to be requiring even more water. So if you live in temperatures that are causing you to sweat a lot, if you go to the sauna a lot, if you exercise a lot, you are going to be requiring a little bit more water across the day. Additionally, if you are having things like black tea and coffee, if you have a few of those across the day, those are actually going to be dehydrating because they're classified as a diuretic, which makes you go to the bathroom a little bit more. Now, when we look at how much water you're going to be needing as a whole, I always recommend at least 2 to 2.5 liters a day. So the best way to be able to do this is, I love my reusable water bottle. I have a Frank Green. It's a 1 liter flask, and that way I'm able to know that I need to consume at least 2 of those across the day. And it can be so easy to fall out of the kind of routine of drinking water. So by making sure that you have a water bottle on you at all times, it's going to ensure that you stay nice and hydrated, and it's really easy to access. If you don't love the taste of water, I recommend adding in some mint or some fruit. Blueberries are really nice, strawberries, even adding a little bit of lemon in can really kind of spruce up your water and help you enjoy it that little bit more. But your task for today is to start noticing how much water you're drinking. Aim today to get that 2 liters. You can aim tomorrow for that 2.5 liters, but definitely purchase a reusable water bottle, definitely one that is going to be an aluminium or a copper water bottle, so that you're not using plastic water bottles, which, as Melissa would have shared about endocrine disrupting chemicals, plastic water bottles can leach a lot of those chemicals into your water, which are going to negatively affect your hormones. So get yourself a reusable water bottle, keep it on you all day today, and ensure that you're staying nice and hydrated.